Hare Krishna. So Krishna has spoken about Kevala Bhakti or pure devotional service in Shloka number 26, where he said that you offer one leaf, one fruit, one flower or little water with love and devotion, I accept it. But then for people in general, through the medium of Arjuna, Krishna is actually helping us to understand that suppose if we are not qualified to do that, then there is something which we can do, which is a bit lower than that. So let's see that in Shloka number 27. Yat karoshi yat ashnasi yat juhoshi dadasi yat tapasyasi kaunteya tat kurushva madarpanam. So here Krishna is saying yat karoshi, whatever you do. Yat ashnasi, whatever you eat. Yat juhoshi, whatever you offer or give in charity. Yat tapasyasi, whatever austerities you perform. O Kaunteya, O son of Kunti, tat kurushva mad arpanam. Do it as an offering to me. So Krishna is saying that whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you give away in charity, whatever austerities you do it for me as an offering to me. Let's understand some technical aspects first. Now, when it comes to Nishkama Karma Yoga, what does that mean? Nishkama Karma Yoga means the person is doing prescribed duties as given in the Shastra according to Varna and Ashrama. Now, when he is doing that prescribed duty, the results of the prescribed duty that he has done, that he'll offer it to Krishna. That is Nishkama Karma Yoga. Now, when it comes to this Kevala Bhakti or pure devotional service, so there what happens is the person does the work itself for the pleasure of the Lord. I am doing this particular activity for the pleasure of Guru and Krishna. This is the mood of the person. So in Nishkama Karma Yoga, the person has done the work and whatever results come, he is offering. The results of prescribed duties. And here when it comes to Kevala Bhakti, the work itself is done for the pleasure of the Lord. So there is no difference between work and result as such. But this particular shloka is in between both of them. How? Because in this particular shloka, it's talking about whatever you do, you offer it to me. So he's working first and then offering. So when he's working first and then offering, so it is somewhat close to Nishkama Karma Yoga. But then here he's not just talking about prescribed duties, he's talking about everything, whatever you do. So there is somewhat closer to Kevala Bhakti also. So it is there in between both of them. That is Nishkama Karma Yoga and Kevala Bhakti. So let's see some details of this particular verse. Thus it is the duty of everyone to mold his life in such a way that he will not forget Krishna in any circumstance. See, as devotees we have to be very, very intelligent to mold our life in such a way that we are able to remember Krishna, chant Krishna's holy names all the time. Because as devotees, what is our goal? We are preparing, our entire life is a preparation for the final exam of death where we are supposed to remember Krishna. So if you have to remember Krishna at the time of death, what will be the practice? Practice will be remembering Krishna all the time. So we have to mold our life in a very nice way. Sometimes there will be so many material obstacles that will be there. But then with a strong, determined heart, we should remove all those obstacles as soon as possible and accept those things which actually help us to grow in Krishna consciousness by remembering Krishna, chanting his holy names. We cannot give reasons. If we keep giving reasons, oh I have this problem, that problem, we can never progress in bhakti. Because obstacles will always be there, problems will always be there. This world is dukkhalayam. Why it is dukkhalayam? Because it's full of problems. So dukkha will automatically come, suffering will automatically come. So we cannot give that reason. But we have to be intelligent enough to mold our life in such a way that we get enough time to practice Krishna consciousness, enough time. And actively, consciously we try to remember Krishna, chant his holy names the entire day. From the time we wake up till the night we sleep. And when we advance in Krishna consciousness, even in the sleep, we'll be able to remember Krishna and chant his holy names. So we have to mold our life. This is what is the point. Everyone has to work for the maintenance of his body and soul together. And Krishna recommends herein that one should work for him. Everyone has to eat something to live. Therefore, he should accept the remnants of foodstuffs offered to Krishna. Now, when we are cooking for Krishna, that is Kevala Bhakti. But then here Krishna is saying, whatever you eat, first offer it to me. So we are cooking for ourselves. So we are not cooking for Krishna, but then we are offering it to Krishna. So what happens? Krishna makes it karma free, reaction free. He purifies the food, makes it spiritualized food, which is technically called as prasad, and then he gives that to us. And when we eat that, we get purified. So here he is making it very clear that anyways you're going to do something to maintain your body and soul together. I mean, to keep this body healthy. So do that particular activity, do it for me. Offer all the results which are there of that particular activity to me. So he is making it very clear. And then he says, any civilized man has to perform some religious ritualistic ceremonies. Therefore, Krishna recommends, do it for me. And this is called archana. Everyone has a tendency to give something in charity. Krishna says, give it to me. And this means that all surplus money accumulated should be utilized in furthering the Krishna consciousness movement. So whatever activity we are doing. So many times, many people who are watching these videos, you might be working in some IT companies, you might be working in so many other professional positions in different firms. So most of the time will go there in that particular place. And the activity itself will not be spiritual, isn't it? The activity might be completely material. The talks that we have with the colleagues, that will be completely material. But then the goal is to become completely filled with Krishna consciousness throughout the day. How to achieve that state? Here Krishna is giving that. So whatever activity we are doing, we have to do it for the pleasure of the Lord, for the pleasure of Krishna. Now, if that is not becoming possible, at least when we work, at the end of the month when we get salary, we have to give a part of it in donation in the temples of Lord Sri Krishna. It's an offering that we do. We give away the results, part of results to the Lord. By this what happens is, whatever money we are earning, that gets purified when we give away some part of it in donation. Because it's hard-earned money. And to part away with hard-earned money is very difficult. It's almost like, parting away with one's own life. So money is called as Bhaya Pran, the life that exists outside this body, in the wallet. Yeah. So it's a very important point to note. Compulsorily, all the ones who are earning, they have to give donation from whatever they earn. Ideally, 50% of the amount should be given as donation, according to Shastra. But then maybe it will be difficult to come to that point. Whoever can, that's amazing. But if we cannot, at least some percentage of it should be given in donation. There are so many different religions where this is followed very nicely. But when it comes to Sanatan Dharma, somehow giving charity, donation to the temple has gone down very drastically. And because of this, what has happened? There is so much of attachment to the money that has developed. People have become so selfish. There are fights for grabbing someone else's property and money. Why all this thing is happening? Because this principle which Krishna is talking about is not followed. When we follow the principles of Bhagavad Gita, everything else will fall in place. By the way, Krishna is not in need of our money. He is Lakshmi Pati. But then, we give money and Krishna accepts it so that we get purified. So in this way, we understand that whatever activity we do, the results have to be offered to Krishna. Now here it is said, nowadays people are very much inclined to the meditational process, which is not practical in this age. But if anyone practices meditating on Krishna 24 hours a day by chanting the Hare Krishna mantra round his beads, he is surely the greatest meditator and the greatest yogi, as substantiated by 6th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So whatever we want to do, whatever tendencies we have to do it for Krishna. So we want to do meditation, say. So we have the best process of meditation, the mantra meditation, chanting of the holy names of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So when we chant this with focus, calling out for Krishna, what happens? Here, Prabhupada is saying that person becomes the greatest yogi, the greatest meditator. So in this way, in this particular shloka, Krishna has made it very clear. Chalo, you cannot do Kevala Bhakti, you cannot do Shuddha Bhakti, pure devotional service, no problem. Do something one step lower. Whatever activity you are doing, the result of that, offer it to me. So whatever activities we are doing. So we are very much inclined to do fasting, say. So fast on Ekadashi. Now why to fast on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? According to our own mental concoction. Shastrically it says we should fast on Ekadashi and special days like Janmastami, Radhastami, Narsimha Chaturdashi, and so on. So we have to find out and do the activities for Krishna. This is a very, very important point, a punchline from this particular shloka. Do the activities for Krishna. Give away the results of the activities to Krishna, whichever activity we are doing. Now, after having said this, Krishna is giving an incentive. If suppose someone says, what will I get by doing this? Krishna is saying, wait a minute, I'll tell you this in next shloka. So let's hear from Krishna in the next shloka in the next video. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.